Today we will have three parts. The first part, I will use a video to introduce you our company, to show you our company profile. The second part will be introduce the new product. Today I will introduce you two kind of new products. First one is 6 kilowatt 120 Mppt Mppt hybrid inverter. The second new product is our Lithium battery. 260 ampere-hour and rated voltage will be 51.2 volt lithium battery bank. And the third part will introduce you all components in a complete solar power system, and then I will connect the system and show you how to do the installation. Okay, now let's go into the first part. We will turn on the video. Please watch our company profile.
Foshan Sunchees Energy Technology Co. Limited, located in Foshan City, Guangdong, China, is specialized in solar power and solar air conditioner products. Sunchees products are successfully sold to more than 130 countries, won 5-star praise from 100% customers, 1 to plus years. ODM Solar Power System Solutions, Sunchees with 2 factories, which produce solar panel, solar air conditioner and solar inverter, introduced advanced PR, production equipment and specialized production line, adopt international standard management and strict quality control to ensure the stable performance and high quality of the products. Sunchees has high efficiency supply China and long-term cooperation with shipping company, thus rapid production and fast delivery are assured. When the customers buy complete system, Sunchees can provide professional test, guide and installation service. Quality and service are Sunchees culture. Sunchees provide 24 hours, 7 days after sale service. Customers can enjoy long-term technical advisory service and long-time warranty for Sunchees products. Sunchees promises products quality and will send free spare part for service during warranty. Power your life. Save your money. No electricity bill. Choose Sunchees. Foshan Sun.
Okay, welcome back. Now let's go into the second part. I will introduce you two new products. The first one will be this 6 kilowatt 120 ampere-hour Mppt hybrid inverter. Let me open the cover for you, and you can check carefully inside. You can see for the hybrid inverter, we have 2 sets input port. One is PV1, PV2. Each one is 60 ampere. So the hybrid inverter uses 2 pieces 6 ampere Mppt charge controller working in parallel to make the complete set Mppt charging current reach 120 ampere. Our Mppt charging efficiency is up to 99%. And the second is our 2 pieces 6 ampere Mppt charge controller is working in parallel. The 2 pieces charge controller work independently without interfering with each other, and it can greatly enhancing the stability and reliability of charging. That means even one of the Mppt charge controller has problem, the second one will also work normally. And the third advantage of our new hybrid inverter is for 6 kilowatt we use proven square shape transformer technology. The square shape transformer is more stable and reliable. So the inverter charging inverter efficiency can up to 88%. Before we have already done the test, the invert efficiency is up to 88%. And the fourth advantage is that we use big capacity MOSFET to make the power ball. The big capacity MOSFET can withstand higher voltage and current, provide stronger inverter performance and extend the service life of our inverter by 80% compared with others. The fifth is we use touch color screen on the hybrid inverter and use the brand new operation system. All the operation of the judgment can be done on the touch screen. And Wi-Fi function is optional. This is our Wi-Fi. And just download app on your phone, then you can monitor the solar system working status conveniently. And later, I will connect the system for you and turn on the inverter and show you how to operate the hybrid inverter. And the second new product is our Lipo4 lithium battery. This one. The lithium battery bank capacity is 260 ampere-hour. The rated voltage will be 51.2 volt. Then, now let me turn on the lithium battery bank and show you how it shows. Just press the on and off button and then press inside. And then you can check the packet message. Enter. Now the power bank voltage right now is 52.78 volt. And the second line you can see the current, output current. Right now the output current is 0 ampere because the lithium battery bank did not connect anything. And you still can check the battery temperature. See, there is 4 temperatures. And then we go out. And the fourth line, you can see battery voltage for each lithium battery cell. For 51.2 volt lithium battery, we use 16 pieces lithium battery cell to connect in series. So you just get inside, you will see 16 pieces solar battery cells voltage. See, 16 volt, 16. And you still can check the battery capacity. See, the full capacity for the lithium battery pack is 260 ampere. And right now, the battery still have about 185 ampere-hour capacity. If you think one piece lithium battery is not enough for your house to use, then you can add another 1 or 2 or even 3, 4, 5 pieces lithium battery cells, no problem. Just connect each lithium battery pack with CAN cable is okay. This is the for the signature connect. And come this side. This side is the battery output port, negative and positive. And next part, I will introduce and do the system connection for you. Okay, now we have already finished the second part. And the third part, I will introduce you and tell you to know more about the complete set solar power system. One complete set solar power system has different components. The first one will be solar panels, just like this. This is solar panels. This solar panels is 380 volt, one piece is 380 volt. The maximum power voltage, working voltage, will be around 36 volt. For our 6 kilowatt hybrid inverter, the Mppt checking voltage range will be between 72 to 150 volt. So if you are using 350 watt solar panels, then at least you need 2 pieces solar panels in series connection. And the second part of the solar power system will be the PV combiner. This is our PV combiner. PV combiner. The PV combiner's function is to simplify the wiring between PV array and the hybrid inverter, and supply the protection function against the lightning, high current surge, and other protection. And you can see the red one will be the surge arrestor. It can supply the protection function for the complete set solar power system. And this one, PV combiner, is 4 ways in, 4 ways in. That means it can connect at least 4 strings PV arrays. This is the second part of the PV combiner. And one more thing is that for the PV combiner, we are using the DC breaker to protect the system, because the power from the PV array is direct current power, so the breaker need to use the DC breaker. For this one, the breaker we're using, the rated voltage will DC 500 volt, and the rated current is 100 Mppt. It is it's much more than enough to protect a 6 kilowatt solar power system. The third part of the complete set solar power system will be the inverter. And Mppt charge controller, because our hybrid inverter is combined with Mppt charge controller and inverter. So some other companies are selling the separated Mppt charge controller and inverter. That means that charge controller and inverter is separated, but we combine 2 pieces products into one machine. It is more inconvenient for the customer to do the installation and connect the system. So when the PV array power is collected by the PV combiner, then the PV output port will directly connect to our hybrid inverter PV input port. You can see this is PV input 1, PV input 2. Just connect the PV combiner output port to our hybrid inverter input port, PV input port. And then the hybrid inverter will charge the battery bank automatically. Charge the battery bank. And then the hybrid inverter, the inverter inside power board, will use the DC power from battery bank to convert into alternative current, and then there will be AC output. That is the third part of the complete set solar power system. And the fourth part will be the battery bank. Before, we are using gel battery or lead acid battery to make the complete set solar power system. But now we are using LiPo4 lithium battery, because it's a big advantage. The lithium battery bank, the lifespan is more than 8 years, and the deep discharge circle time will be more than 2,000 times. That means the lifespan and the deep circle time is much longer than the gel battery. That is why we are using the lithium battery to make the complete set solar power system. And the balance part will be the solar panel racks, some PV cables and battery cables, and some MC4 terminal connectors. And then all those parts will make a complete set solar power system. And the next step, I will show you how to connect the solar power system. Okay. As I told you before, for the 350 watt solar panels, each to connect our 6 kilowatt Mppt hybrid inverter, at least need 2 pieces hybrid solar panels connect in series. So you need to find out the negative side and positive output port of 2 pieces solar panels, and then connect them in series. And then you need to find out another PV cable the red one will connect to the positive side, and the black one will connect to the negative side. When you do this step, you need to check carefully on the back side of the PV solar panel. You see, it shows, there is icon shows the positive. So you just need to connect the positive side with red PV cable. Okay, and then connect another side. This is a negative output port. Connect to the black cable. Now you have already finished the connection of one string PV array. One string PV array will be combined with two pieces solar panels, and the two pieces solar panels is connecting in series. Okay, when you finish the connection of the PV string, then you need to connect the red PV cable and black PV cable to our PV combiner. As I told you, our PV combiner function is to simplify the wiring between PV array and hybrid inverter. So next step, we'll connect the PV cable into our PV combiner. This side is solar input positive, and the right side will be solar input negative output port. So the red cable connect to this one, positive input, connect to the breaker with fuse. And then the black one will be connect to the positive side. Remember that when you do the installation, you need to turn off the breaker. See, you need to turn off the breaker to avoid any accident. And after you finish the connection with PV array and the PV combiner, the next step will use cables to connect PV combiner output port with hybrid inverter PV input. If you finish this part, all the solar panel strings, array strings has already connected to the PV combiner. Then next step, you will need to connect the PV combiner and hybrid inverter. These two cables is to connect the PV combiner and hybrid inverter. When you do this part, you need to check carefully inside the PV combiner that the color of the cables need to match the cables on top of the breaker. You can see this is the breaker, and the left side is red color. That means this is the positive. This is positive. So the for the red cable, you also need to connect to the left side of the breaker. Okay. And the right side, it is blue color. That is negative on the right side. So you also need to make sure the blue color cable is on the right side. And then now let's do the connection. Okay. After you finish the connection on the PV combiner side, remember to do one thing first. Use the multimeter to check the voltage. Use the multimeter to check the voltage of PV combiner output port. Okay. Just turn the multimeter to voltage icon. And then turn on the breaker, turn on the DC breaker. Okay, and you check the voltage. You can see now the PV array voltage is 66.4 DC, 66.4 volt DC. That means it is normal. The connection on above steps are correct. Because two pieces 350 watt solar panel, the one piece voltage will be around 36 volt, and two pieces in series connection the voltage will be around 70 volt DC. But the solar panels is installed inside the building in our showroom. The sunshine cannot come inside, so if two pieces solar panels in series connection, the voltage can reach 66 volt. It is normal. That means we have already connected the PV combiner and PV array correctly. Okay. After you check the voltage, then you just turn down the breaker. Okay, and then finish the connection between PV combiner with hybrid inverter. This is our hybrid inverter, and this is PV input. You can see PV input 1 positive, and the output input port is also red color. So you just need to see the color and match the color is okay. Okay, just connect the PV combiner with the hybrid inverter. Yeah, remember to connect connect it tight. Then after you connect the cables, remember to put this cover back. It can protect the end users. Okay. Now this is the negative. Okay, the same. Put the cover back. Okay. Now we have already finished the connection between PV combiner and our hybrid inverter. And next step, we will connect the battery bank with our hybrid inverter. We need to bring out two cables. These two cables. Also the same. The red one will connect the positive side, and the black one will connect the negative side. But when you do the installation, you need to make sure you choose the right size of the cables, because normally the current between battery bank and the hybrid inverter is big. For example, for our 6 kilowatt hybrid inverter, when the inverter is full power working, the current between battery bank and the hybrid inverter, the current is more than 100 ampere. So you need to choose big size cables to connect them. But don't worry about that, because if you buy the complete set solar power system from our company, we will provide all the necessary cables you need to install the solar power system. For example, the battery cables, the PV cables and the cables between hybrid inverter, PV combiner and hybrid inverter. Okay. And before you do the connection, you need to do one thing. Is that you need to use the multimeter to check the output voltage of the lithium battery. Just like this one, the lithium battery. Now we turn on the lithium battery. Okay. Wait a minute. Okay. You will see now on the screen it shows 52.78 volt, right? Then, but we need to use the multimeter to check again to make sure the lithium battery bank is on normal, on good condition. See, on the multimeter it shows the voltage is 52.3. So that means now the lithium battery bank is ready. It's ready to work. Okay. Then we will turn off the lithium battery bank. Turn off. Wait for about 5 seconds. The screen will be off. Now the lithium battery bank is powered off. Now we can do the connection. The red color is for the positive side. When you do the installation, remember to connect the cables one by one. First, finish connection on the positive side first. And remember one thing is that you need to add a breaker between battery bank and the hybrid inverter to protect the whole system when you do the installation. Then there must be one breaker. See, the breaker between battery bank and the hybrid inverter. Now we connect the positive side on the hybrid inverter. And when you finish the connection, remember to try to put this one back, put the cover back on the battery bank side, the same, put it back, okay? And the next step, we'll connect the negative cable. Okay, now put it back. And the next step will be connect the AC output port cable. Okay, when you finish the connection between battery bank and hybrid inverter, do not turn on the inverter first. Just connect the output port plug. And this is our output port cable. And remember, do not connect any loads on the plug right now. See, this is the AC output port, the left line and no line. Okay, now we have already finished the installation. The next step, I will turn on the hybrid inverter and show you how to operate the system. First, turn on the lithium battery bank and check. Make sure the screen shows normal. See? Now there is a pack voltage 52.78, right? That means it is normal. Then next step, we will turn on the breaker and then turn on the hybrid inverter. Okay, you can see this is our touch color screen. And it shows PV1 and PV2. It shows PV1 and PV2. That is what I said. Our two pieces MPPT charge controller is working in parallel. So on the screen, you can see both MPPT charge controller information. Just press inside. You can check the PV1, PV2, and the battery bank icon. You can see the battery voltage is 52.3 volt. And balance capacity is 85%. It is normal. That means the hybrid inverter and the battery bank is connecting well. And this icon is the AC output icon. You can see the output power right now is 220.8 volt. And next step, when you turn on the hybrid inverter, do one more thing, is to use the multimeter to check the real output. Okay, to check the real output of the AC output port. You can see. Now check. See, now the multimeter shows the output power right now is 220.4 volt AC. Okay, that means that now the hybrid inverter is ready to take the loads. The compressor system is ready to work. Then next step, I will use the system to take the loads for you. This is the big capacity loads, huh? Just connect the port. Okay. Now the load is connecting. Now I turn on this for you. And you can see on the screen, you can check on the screen. When I turn on the loads, it will show the power it is supplying. Okay. Now I turn on, 0 watt. I turn on again. You can also check the lithium battery screen. Right now, I did not turn on the loads, and the current on the battery bank is minus 1.33 ampere, right? About 1.33 ampere. This power is the self-consumption of the inverter. Self-consumption power of the inverter. That means our 6 kilowatt hybrid inverter, the self power consumption will be around 65 watt. Self-consumption 65 watt. That is only about 1.5% self-consumption. Now I turn on the loads. You will see the pack current also changed. Now it is supplying about 10 ampere power. Try again. Okay. Now we have already finished all the system connection of complete solar power system, and it shows that our hybrid inverter is working perfectly. So today's live show time is over. If you want to know more information about our products, please contact us through Alibaba or go to visit our company's website www.sunchees.com. See you next time. Bye.
半个小时，
刚刚好。